Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another video, and today we got the Hot Wheels Best of Lamborghini series that is found exclusively, at least exclusively in the US, at Walmart stores. And we're just going to go ahead and go through this 8-car series in reverse order from 8 to 1. And then at the end we'll have a little bonus Countach material. So the Lamborghini Countach is the first car in the series, but we'll look at that last because I'm going to show you a couple other variations of it. So anyway, starting with number 8, we got the Lamborghini Reventon. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time if I pronounce any of the names of these cars wrong. I do quite enjoy Lamborghini, but I've never really taken the time to really figure out how to pronounce any of the car names. So anyway, so this is your card art real quick. All of them have unique front card art and same card art on the back. So there's a series. These are your standard Hot Wheels price at your local Walmart. So they should all be hitting pretty quick here for everybody. So go out and find these cars if you want them. We're going to go ahead and, of course, we're going to crack them all and take a quick look. And drop it on the table. Here is the first one out of the bunch that we're going to look at. Pretty cool. These all have metal bodies, plastic bases, and they're all Lamborghini models. So pretty awesome. Here's your Reventon. This is a nice actual pearl white paint job with a gold stripe across the top. It actually looks really good. These are kind of interesting. There's detail on the front here, and then the back, those taillights are actually part of the glass piece from the interior. So that's pretty interesting. Wonder how that would look with some red lights back there. It might look pretty cool. So there's that one in the series. And then your number 7. Let's leave it out. And then the number 7 is the Lamborghini Urus or Urus or whatever. There's the card art right there. I forgot to tell you, the Reventon has been around since 2009. It's been in the main line a few times, what have you, and it's been in some 5-packs and stuff. This Urus, we'll go ahead and open it. The Urus has been around only since 2015. It was in a mainline release, and it actually was released in a red color already. This is a very nice metal flake red, though. We got 2 black stripes on the hood. It was released in 2015 mainline. It was also in 2016 mainline, and there's some multi-pack exclusives that can be found this year in 2017. Not a huge fan of this Lambo. I don't really like non-traditional Lamborghinis. I don't really like when supercar companies make like SUVs or sedans and stuff. Just I think they should stick to what they're really great at. I mean, I'm sure it's not a bad drive, but not really into it as a Hot Wheel, but it looks okay. So there is that one. That is your number 7. Number 6 is the Reventon Roadster. So we've already seen the Reventon. This is the Reventon Roadster. Go ahead and crack this. This car has not been used a terrible amount of times. It's actually been only used 2010 mainline, 2011 speed machines, and a 2013 speed machine. So I don't think this one's been used a lot. And it's actually a really cool looking casting. I think this is a very nice looking casting. It retains that the plastic in the back for the headlamps, just like this one does. So that is a cool that they kept that feature with the Roadster version of the car. And we got detail in the front. This one is a nice silver with a black stripe there, Lamborghini logo on the hood, detailed headlights. It looks pretty cool. These two together make a pretty cool pair. So there is your first 3 here that we're going to show, and then 5 in the series. So we're counting down here. Number 5 is the Lamborghini Murcielago. Again, I probably slaughtered that name. Here's your card art. Here is the vehicle. We got this one in yellow. This car was actually been around for a while. This was released in the 2003 mainline. And 2003 mainline, it was in the 2004 mainline. It did have one Real Riders release. It was in the 2004 West Coast Customs release, which I'm not too familiar with. I know I've seen it though. It's purple and it's got real riders on it. It was in the 2009 mainline and then last seen in the 2011 Exotics 5-pack. Now this one has, we got detail on the headlights, detail on the taillights, very nice. Very nice looking little model. So that's pretty cool. What little white stripes there. Looks pretty neat. So there is that one. And then next up we got the Aventador. Here that is in this pretty nice looking black. There's your card. It looks really nice on the card. So there's this guy. We'll go ahead and crack it. And check it out. Very cool, very sleek looking. This one is a kind of a sparkly black, I guess you could say. Not quite like metal flake black, but I guess metal flake black. And then it's got actually not a stripe on it, but two white thin stripes that make it look like it has a stripe, a big thick stripe down the center, but it's actually just the same color of the car. It's just two thin white stripes. And pretty cool. This one's got headlight detail. No detail on the rear. Just a Hot Wheels logo right there. The stripes look pretty cool though. I think that's a really nice looking model. Very cool in black. So there is that guy. And then we got, this actually might be my least favorite besides the Urus. The Estoque, or Estoque, or whatever you would pronounce this as. There's the card art. Here's the car. This one does the same sort of striping idea, it looks like. So this is just a white. It's an enamel white, and then it's got two thin silver stripes to make it look like almost like it has a wide stripe. And I guess it looks pretty nice for a sedan Lamborghini. This Lamborghini actually never was produced. It was really a concept model that never actually was made. Or at least, well, there's only one of them. So it's got headlights, nothing on the tail. And then that top tampo business. 2011 mainline debut for this one. It was also in 2012. It was a mystery model in 2012 as well. 2014 mainline. It's been used a couple of times, but not too many. And there is the Estoque. So there is that. And next up, we got the Sesto Elemento, which I really do dig this casting. Go ahead and pop it open. There that is. We got it in black and yellow, looking pretty sharp. And we got headlight detail. Nothing on the, well, there's a little tiny Lamborghini in cursive on the back, little Lamborghini logo, and then you got, of course, the tampos that make up this. Really cool casting. I enjoy this one. 2014 mainline debut. It was also in the 2015 and 16 mainline. I think it was also in the most recent Exotics 5-pack, maybe. I think there was one in red, I want to say. I could be wrong. No, that was the Huracan that was in red. Never mind. So not this one, but so this one's been released just a small handful of times, and really cool to see it in this Lamborghini series. All right, so last and definitely not least, in fact, last and best to me would be this guy right here, the Lamborghini Countach. And if you're around my age, I don't really need to tell you much about why I like this car and why I think it's cool. Pretty much when I was a kid, the kids had a poster of this car on their wall because it was so cool looking. So here's your Countach. And one of the coolest things about this casting and it being a recent release is it still retains its metal base. This is an all metal casting, which is very awesome. So it's got gold wheels, it's red, we got headlight detail, there's a stripe on the side, no rear detail, but that's okay. There is a little side marker on the front and the back. So that is pretty cool. This casting has been used not quite a lot of times for how long it's been out. It's been out since 1988. It's been used a few times between that and its 1996 Treasure Hunt model, which I've got for you right here. Here this is probably my favorite one that I have. I got this for I think $1, by the way. And no, I didn't buy it off the pegs. I got it loose, mint, for $1. And this one's pretty awesome. So this is your 96 treasure hunt. It was last seen in the 2011 Hot Ones, which actually I'm missing. I don't have that, and I should get one of those. It's been used a handful of times in between there. There's actually two different variations of the casting itself. One is where the wing is like this, where it's part of the same cast as the body. And then there is another one. Look at this loud color out of the way. And there's another one like this, which this is an earlier release too, which the wing is actually a separate piece and it's riveted to the body. So there's two different versions of that. Same casting, they call it the Countach, but just two different ways like the wing was set up. And I don't know why, you know, one was used over the other or anything like that, but other than that, they're pretty much the same. And then there also is two different versions of the Countach. Here's the tuned Countach casting. Not a huge fan of that one. And then here's the 25th anniversary Countach, which is kind of a cool one. This one hasn't been released too many times, but would have been cool to actually see it in this series, though. So this one is pretty neat. And then, just real quick, I'll show you a couple customs I made. I picked up a ton of these Countaches just specifically to make customs because it's a fun car to do. So I got that guy. Here's this guy. I think this one looks pretty awesome. I dig it. And then this guy. This was the first one I ever did. This one looks really cool. At least I'm a big fan of it. So this one really rolls well too. So really awesome. There it is. The Countach is definitely one of my faves, one of my favorite all-time castings, and just because I really loved the car and enjoyed it when I was a kid. And I think this is definitely the best of them. Yeah, it's a little exaggerated. The wheels sit back inside the wheel arches pretty far and all of that, but it's not a perfect casting, but it is a really nice one. I really dig it. And I really dug it when I was a little kid, so it's got nostalgia for me. So there it is. There's your Lamborghini series. Pick these up at Walmart. Again, basically the same price as a regular Hot Wheel. And you should be finding them everywhere. I don't think people are going to hoard these too bad, so it shouldn't be too tough for anybody to find. So good luck out there, and have a great day.